We have a brand new update on the Witcher Project Sirius from Molasses Flood. Now, I made a Project Sirius update video a couple of months ago now, and it seemed like there was some problems going on when it came to development. The game was supposed to be a single player and multiplayer Witcher experience that retained that single player narrative, but it seemed like the Molasses Flood had to scale back their ambitions and kind of focus on just the multiplayer aspect of the Witcher Project Sirius. But now we've got this new update from Insider Gaming that reads, Molasses Flood Witcher game could be open world, it seems. So last October in 2022, we got massive updates on the future of Cyberpunk, the Witcher series, and also a brand new IP called Project Hadar. And now there was a job listing on LinkedIn which advertises a vacancy at the Molasses Flood's Boston office. And it seems like CDPR Molasses Flood is looking to source a senior or principal level designer to create spaces set in the Slavic open world of The Witcher. The article reads, it was said just a few months ago amidst a reshuffling of priorities in CDPR that the Molasses Flood's game Project Sirius will be one of the most innovative games to ever grace the Witcher franchise. According to reports, it's a multiplayer first game with single player elements, but the base nature of the game was potentially up until now kept under wraps. In March 2023, it was revealed that Project Sirius would be rebooted to streamline the game's development. It was stated that a large chunk of funds had been sunk into the project this far and traction wasn't being secured as rapidly as CDPR would have liked. Now, The Witcher 3's open world is one of the best open worlds ever made, in my opinion, and the fact that even the littlest side quests had cutscenes made it feel so important and well crafted. So I'm hoping that this game also retains those elements. It is being described as one of the most ambitious games in the Witcher franchise thus far. However, of course, this is just marketing talk, and I'm sure it is ambitious, but every game is being described as the most ambitious game in the series so far. It's going to be very interesting to see what the Molasses Flood can come up with in terms of the game having a multiplayer foundation, but with those single player elements. And going over to the molassesflood.com website, we can get a bit more insight into who the Molasses Flood actually are. So on the website, it says the Molasses Flood is a CD Projekt game development studio located in the greater Boston area. We were founded by industry veterans in 2014 and since then have created The Flame in the Flood and Drake Hollow. We're currently working on an ambitious and exciting new project and are growing our team across all departments. We value every voice on the team, open communication and transparency, and run a studio based on mutual respect and kindness between all members and levels of the team. So it seems like the Witcher Project Sirius is going to be their first major title, as their last two games were very small in terms of scale. And that's probably why there was some development issues, because they're working on such an ambitious title. It could take a very long time for us to actually see the game. Like we mentioned earlier, the game was rebooted earlier this year, back in March 2023, to cut costs early, according to Insider Gaming. The article reads, it was revealed that Project Sirius, the recently rebooted multiplayer game being handled by the Molasses Flood, had its development restarted to cut costs early and ultimately realigned with the project. CDPR CEO Adam Kaczynski said that it was a tough decision to make, but we also believe it was the right one. The CFO of CDP said that in order to stay innovative, we must experiment and be brave when trying new paths, and to stay in control and keep the right course, especially with a project that is new to us in terms of design, developed by a new studio in our family. We need to keep evaluating the situation as we move along. It's better to cut costs early and even restart if needed than to carry on. Now, personally, I think that is a very good decision, especially if this is a game where, let's be honest, it's most likely going to be a live service title. So the foundation definitely has to be there, otherwise it's going to be built on shaky grounds. And if the upper management of CDPR are not liking it already, and if they let them carry on, then most likely this game would be dead in about a month. So I'm glad that they're going to keep on tabs with this title and keep on track of it, and hopefully the standard and quality of this game is very high. I think CDPR made a massive mistake with the launch of Cyberpunk 2077, and they've kind of rectified that in a way with the launch of Phantom Liberty and the 2.0 update of Cyberpunk 2077. And it looks like CD Projekt Red want to keep on developing high quality titles. Project Sirius will be neck deep in the universe, but it'll offer a more accessible style of play that will enable CDP to reach a much wider audience. While it's going to feature a single player platform, it's the multiplayer side of things that has people more excited. So it's a very different Witcher game, and I don't know how to feel when it comes to it reaching a wider audience and kind of being more accessible, as a majority of games that try to please everyone end up pleasing no one. So I hope they don't go into this with the expectation of being a Assassin's Creed Valhalla or one of those open world Assassin's Creed type games, because I don't really enjoy them that much. But maybe they're going for more of the approach of it. Yes, it's in the Witcher universe, it's canon to the events of Witcher 3 and Witcher 2. However, it's on a completely different continent. We've got brand new characters, and you could also create your own character, which seems to appeal to a lot more people. And I think that will be the case because this game is going to be a multiplayer game. I think everyone will be able to create their own Witchers, which will be very exciting, and I can't wait to do that myself. So the Molasses Flood Project Sirius seems to be an open world multiplayer game with those single player elements. I am very excited for Project Sirius. I hope we continue to get updates on this game, and I've also talked about The Witcher 4, the upcoming Cyberpunk sequel, and also upcoming Star Wars games, Marvel Spider-Man 3, upcoming Ghost Recon games, Splinter Cell, Prince of Persia, and so much more. So if you like any of that kind of stuff, go ahead and like this video and also subscribe so you can stay up to date on the latest news of these amazing games. I'm also working on a Patreon with exclusive videos, so that should be coming very, very soon, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out, God bless, I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind.